Well, the Fed is hiking interest rates again this month, but only by 0.25%.
This change comes as inflation starts to come back under control. These rates will affect the housing market. News 8's Danielle Zulkowski has more on the outlook here in Indiana.
Here in Indiana, interest rate hikes did start to curb the demand for houses, but one realtor says business is picking back up.
The buyers are coming back. I think there was just kind of a whoa sense there for a minute.
Home sales are historically slow in the colder months, so Joel Clausen says it's not a surprise buying slowed with the higher interest rates added on.
People kind of back off around Christmas, New Year's Eve, those kind of things. We kind of see it starting around Thanksgiving. It cools off, quite literally and figuratively. But they come back after the new year, and I'm starting to see that right now. But I also think when you're talking about interest rates, it's kind of the sticker shock. We've been in the high twos or the low threes for a long time.
The 0.25% interest rate hike is less than the 0.5 to 0.75% jumps in 2022. Jerome Powell, the chair of the Federal Reserve, says more hikes are likely coming to get inflation down to 2%.
So they're backing off. I mean, they're making progress in slowing inflation. And so that means they can go to smaller increases because they're seeing this progress.
Doug McCoy is a professor of finance at IU as well as a real estate expert. He says Indiana is experiencing a housing shortage.
Land costs are high, construction costs are high, labor's high. And with these interest rates going up, it's slowing the production of new homes even more because they know the demand isn't there, right, for these new homes because of these higher interest rates.
These experts say having interest rates under 7% for a home is actually reasonable. 4 decades ago, rates could be in the high teens, depending on when the home was purchased.
Clausen says a lot of the buying frenzy cooled towards the end of 2022. Buyers are now asking for inspections and for their closing costs to be covered, which was not happening in the pandemic housing market. In Indianapolis, Danielle Zulkowski, Wish TV, wishtv.com, and follow us on Facebook.